Lower back pain affects millions of people. Even though lower back pain can occur for a variety of reasons, this month I'd like to discuss some common reasons people experience lower back pain and some of the basics of the anatomy surrounding that area that we can impact and possibly ease some of the discomfort. Of course, this is just for general knowledge and not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure anyone. It's always best to ensure each person listens to their body and does what's best for them. And of course, listen to their appropriate healthcare professionals. So now let's discuss some of the basics of the lower back region. Unlike the thoracic region above it, the lumbar vertebrae are not connected to the rib cage and thus are somewhat less supported than the thoracic vertebrae. To briefly review, we can see there are 7 cervical vertebrae in the neck, 12 thoracic vertebrae below those, 5 lumbar, followed by the sacrum and coccygeal vertebrae. We can see too that they go from smaller to larger, right? Except the coccyx, and they get smaller again. So the core muscles help to support the lower back. And one way we can help or maybe prevent lower back discomfort is to maintain a strong core. However, when we have a significant muscle imbalance or imbalances, we need to be careful and proceed with caution. We need to really focus on which muscles we're using, because when some muscles are stronger than others, or the synergists, which are the helper muscles, take over the job of the prime mover, this can complicate things. Synergistic dominance occurs when the helper muscles, or synergistic muscles, do the job of the main muscle they were trying to help, or which is called the prime mover. Over time, we can typically retrain our muscles. However, in the cases of things like major surgery, etc., sometimes things get more complicated. That said, a plank, for example, is challenging for someone who has not done one in a while. Our muscles shake, right? We can't hold it for a long time. But over time, as we practice plank consistently, our muscles are able to easier engage and hold the pose for a longer amount of time without falling out of alignment. The lower back must be supported throughout the plank. If our hips sag down, we're out of alignment, right? And we may do more harm than good. So when we engage in any yoga pose, we really want to focus on our alignment, focus in on what muscles we want to be engaging, and make any modifications that we need to if we feel maybe we are accidentally engaging the wrong muscles or somehow engaging a whole different muscle group by accident to kind of help that muscle that might need some help. Because our bodies want to make the movements that we ask them to, but sometimes they just need a little reminder of which muscles should fire when.